Peace, y'all. I hope everyone's doing well today. I really do. Let's get some messages. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to grow my channel, I'd appreciate that. If you are like watching the videos but you're downloading them and sharing them, that's not helping me at all. So I really would like to get divine messages out, and I would like to get true supporters who would like to help me in some way. And I know, like, the way some people feel is like, I went through all this to get to where I am, and you think you can come up off of just whatever you're doing, da-da-da-da-da. Like, I get it. I understand. I know the hustle, or I understand it. With that said, like, I'm not tripping. Like, I'm just saying, like, if you have any suggestions for a sister, hook a sister up. Because, I did speak to, some parties that are helping me with my channel. And, it's not like, oh, you're buying subscribers. I'm actually trying to push my channel out to people that actually want to hear the message. So that's the only way that I know how. But if you have any suggestions, because it's, at this point, no one's really like, they're not really watching them. Like, they watch the shorts, but they're not watching the longer videos. So that's the only way I know how. Okay. With that said, I got a song download and I'm gonna sing it, but I gotta get the words. It ain't coming up, but it's listen, baby. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far, don't worry, baby. Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. All right, so with that said, I kept getting this song and I wanted to know, why is this song coming up? So let's find out. Now, I do have a dream that goes with this. The day before yesterday, I dreamed that I was on a stage with this guy and we were singing, and I didn't know the words, but I was just singing. I was making up the words or whatever. We was sounding good, but I was just making up the words. And then I had another dream where there were guys in a bathroom, or either they were somewhere and they were singing, and we was just like, I was listening to them. They sound so good. I don't know what that's about, because I've been getting dreams with men singing, and then, well, that was just one dream. And this dream here is me singing on stage with this guy. So let's see what it's about. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides of the highest light, please come through, my honorable ancestors and most high. Okay, so give me some information about this dream. Tell me what's going on. What do we need to know? All right, so we got the 7 of Cups here, the 2 of Swords, and we got the World card. All right, let me look at this. So it's just like an illusion. Let's see. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to clarify the 7 of Cups, because I'm not quite understanding. Clarify the 7 of Cups, ancestors, please. What is this? Clarify the 7 of Cups. All right, so there's a Tower moment happening for an illusion. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Ancestors, why we have the 2 of Swords? 2 of Swords is the Devil card here. And then clarify the World card, ancestors. The 2 of Swords. So someone's recognizing something. Whatever they're recognizing, it's like some sort of epiphany that someone's currently having. And with the devil card, this is someone being chained to some sort of way where they're not able to see clearly. Like, they don't want to see. But with the world card, someone is needing to see something. Something's needing to be completed, because we got the Two of Swords in a reversal. And this is saying that they're not clear. Like, at one point, they weren't clear on some things. Because this is a person that either doesn't feel, they don't think logically, they're led by flesh. They're led by how they feel at the moment. But with the Two of Swords energy in the reverse and the World card, there's a cycle that's completing. The Tower card overrides like everything in this reading, because what it's saying is like some false illusion that has been painted is now being seen for what it is. And with the World card, this is someone closing out a cycle, being able to see clearly. So let's get some more information, ancestors. Yeah, so this one's to come out. So now that this person is able to see clearly, excuse the lawnmower noise, now that this person is able to see clearly, they are free. They're free. But, you know, at least they're trying to be free. Clarify the Fool card. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups energy. Clarified by the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay. So this is a person that's been lying to themselves. And even though like they're seeing things clearly, they're still trying to lie to themselves. And with the Five of Cups, they've been very manipulative. Very, very manipulative. The Hermit card is showing like a person that's doing some research, self-reflection. And even though they're manipulating, like they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. But with the Hermit card is like someone reflecting on what they've been doing. Clarify this. Yeah. So what's happening is they reach some sort of clarity at this time. And the clarity they received is that they have like wasted time betraying themselves. So someone could be like, went out to do something. Like this is a person who like wouldn't stop at nothing, okay? Because with the Fool card is like a very, you know, to me, I'm looking at it as someone being like, oh, I don't care. But they've been spending so much time not caring that it's caught up with them, and now they're seeing things for what they are. So whatever illusions that they had at one point, they know that they were under some sort of false pretense or something like that. And with the Devil card, it's like definitely under some sort of control that they didn't recognize at one point, didn't want to recognize. With the World card, this is like, it's time for this to end. Like, you know, I'm seeing with the Tower card, this is like a shock. This is like someone's foundation being shooken up. So with the Two of Swords, it's someone who's actually seeing. So it's like, I once was blind, but now I see. So with the Three of Swords, this is a person who's in pain. They're in deep regret. They are feeling a sense of a loss. And, you know, even though this is a person who betrayed themselves, I hope this is a person who's taking accountability for their actions and what they've done, because you can't blame your toxicity on others. And so anyway, with that said, let's get some more clarity. All right, so we got the Six of Wands with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands. We got the Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. So clarify this. This is a lot of women. Okay? These are women who work together. Clarify these women. Clarify these women. Clarify the women. All right. So the women are currently going through something. Like, I'm seeing here, like, they have to stick together because, or this is an energy of them having to stick together or wanting to stick together, because when you're in such a low vibration, it's hard for you to like, when you're in this low vibration, it's hard to be by yourself because you don't want to face those consequences by yourself. You need support, and this is why a lot of like negative people, they not saying that these people are negative, but this is just what the reading is saying, so don't get offended. But what I'm seeing here is like someone's having a difficult time at this moment, where Nine of Swords energy is someone constantly in their mind, constantly overthinking, they're stressing, they're like having a lot of anxiety. This is possibly even a person that don't know how to don't like really sleep as much, because they're fully aware of where they are with the High Priestess card. They're like, yeah, maybe all these women hang together. So, like when you hang together, like maybe this is definitely a support system, okay? So what's happening is like, even though it's drama in this like clique, I'm gonna call it a clique because that's what it is. It looks like a clique, and there like it's a lot of tension in there. They still come together because it's like a support system for them. And again, like when you're unable to face, like when you're going through difficulty, sometimes you need a support system. Sometimes you have to be, because the thing is, if you are low vibration, if you have low vibrational energy, you're going to be surrounded by people that also have low vibrational energy, because no one in a higher vibration is going to really want to be around that type of environment, is what I'm seeing. But I just see a lot of low vibrational energy here. So it could be like a lot of gossip, a lot of fights, arguing, but they're cool on a surface-based level, because I remember like back in the day when I was friends with females, like it would never be like a week where we could just get along and it don't be like no gossiping, drama. It just will always be something. And so that's what I'm seeing here. Like, but they need each other. But yeah, because the thing is, these are women who like, they go by badass, being full of life, love, and possibilities. So these are women who could be like very professional, possibly. They could make good money, whatever they're doing, like for a living. This is what they feel about themselves. So with the Judgment card and the Temperance, this is God saying it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to heal. So with the Judgment card, Temperance, like God is calling in healing for these individuals. And I do see that they could be ready for that, because it's stressful being around drama. So with the Seven of Pentacles, they don't know how to do it though. That's the thing. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse, because it went in reverse. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse. They don't know how to do it because, again, this is a relationship where they receive love. They receive love, they receive answers, but it's always conflict within that. So it's just drama always. Like, it's a love-hate relationship that leaves them out in the cold. Like, I don't feel like their relationships are that pleasing. They are not fulfilling like that, And so, yeah, this is what's happening. So what's happening so far is that there are people receiving some sort of epiphany. They've gotten a alarm, like an alarm went off, where currently, even though they're acting as if they're blind to certain things, there's a cycle closing out where they're going to have to see truth for what it is. And this is what's killing them. So they have to be around people who are like going to either coddle them, support them in some way. Not coddle, but I'm saying like they're needing a support system. You know, when you're a little low, when you're feeling down, you're gonna try to get what you can out of anyone that could like support you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what that is. So anyway, give me some more information, ancestors. So we got the Temperance with the Page of Cups. The Temperance with, I meant the Empress with the Page of Cups. And the Emperor. So there are, it's just like a lot of people that are very toxic right now. Clarify the Page of Cups though. Why is the Page of Cups here? All right, Page of Cups is a child who, there could be like a transformation with this child. The child is not wanting to deal with certain people, finding love. You know, like the child is recognizing toxicity too. And these men here, like they're all like toxic. They're trying to come out of like pain. Like I'm seeing here like they're acting as if everything is fine, but it's just toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like they're friends, but they're like toxic. That's what it looked like. And they're surrounding your child because of a fire sign man, got men involved with the child or something like that. So it's just, you know, they're trying to it's just toxic, okay? So it's just like everybody has a story. So we got Justice with the King of Cups. This is a person that wants to free themselves. They want justice. They want healing. They want new opportunities. But, you know, with the Two of Swords, they're currently under like some sort of, they don't have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like they're sneaky. You know, they move shiesty. Moon card is always some sort of secret. So this is a person that is win at all costs type of energy. This is a person that like is my way or no way. My way or no way. Yeah. So basically it's just giving me storyline. So he done ended a relationship with this woman. I guess she's a fire sign. Very toxic connection. But the thing is, these men who mess with women, they never cleanse themselves. They're hopping from one woman to the next. They dealt with a whole community of people, and they still have soul ties to others, and have the audacity to be doing like binding spells or like spell work to bind women. And you know, this is why they don't know who they are, because they're acting like everyone else, because they slept with everyone else, and it's just like everyone's dealing with everybody. So maybe these women are hurt. They're seeing something for what it is. They're thinking like, wait a minute, hold up. So everyone's waking up. But how they're waking up, like they're stressing because they know that they're under judgment for how they've been handling things. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, this is someone looking at their investment. They don't like what they've gotten out of the situation. So this is a person who's also had to come to reality about some things. So they're recognizing what has gone on for so long, and this person could be even feeling like a lot of pain in their body. Like I'm getting someone having like why did I want to say sciatica, or I don't know what that is, but I just got like sciatica, or like someone has like feelings of pins in their fingers, like they could feel like something like stinging their fingers or their feet or something. Like this is just like someone like the pain in their body. Like this is a person who has a lot of trauma, like pain in their body, but the pain doesn't come from actual illness. It comes from the pain and trauma that they receive from people that they've let on for so long. So it's just like something that continues to happen over and over again, that's a person becomes numb to, because they think that the shit's supposed to be like that. It's just like now they're saying like this is not normal. You know what I'm saying? So they're waking up to it. And actually this person embodies the spirit of a Queen of Pentacles. And as we know, Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign. This is a person who should be grounded, nurturing to themselves, caring for themselves, knowing thyself, loving thyself. No matter what the circumstances, always nurturing and caring for yourself. And every woman should embody that energy. It doesn't matter. So with that said, the devil card is here because this is a person who's never done any healing. This is a person who's never done any like cord cutting. So they possibly still have cord cuttings, or like they're drawn to like certain experiences in their life that they're trying to balance out. They're still connected to women or people that they should not even be friends with. Seeing a Queen of Cups woman here, this is a woman who is going through a lot of stress. Also, this air sign woman, it's just like women are like they're toxic, you know what I'm saying? And they've done a lot of toxic things. And so with the 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, they're trying to mask their emotions. 8 of Wands, there could be messages that these women were fighting at once, now realizing 3 of Swords energy. It's someone who like battled so long with the truth, and now the truth is coming into reality, and they're just like, they don't like what they're feeling. It's a lot of tears. The song I'm getting is Smile for Me. Won't you just smile? Smile for me. So you got the 6 of Wands energy. On the back we have the Devil card. So also embodying the energy of jealousy. And this is what we need to heal from. It's like a person that loves you but hates you at the same time, or has some sort of like control issues or obsession. This is what someone needs to heal from, and they don't know how. But we're gonna get to the song in a minute. All right, so we got the 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles with the World card. There's a cycle that's ended. Yeah, definitely ended cycles from the past. This is what this person knows, or I'm just seeing here that God was over this. This was a judgment call for God to like maybe separate you, chosen. So this is a person who's fully aware of why. Even though they fight with themselves, they know exactly why cycles were ended. And this person is wanting to give you an opportunity. This is a person who wants to open themselves up to you. But I do see that the World is here. The World card represents a cycle that has been complete. Someone's needing to find their way. Okay? So anyway, yeah, someone wants to be your friend again too. So anyway, with that said, we're gonna get the message of like these men singing. Okay, so we got the Star card with the Ace of Cups. This is an opportunity for this person to balance their life, heal. Okay, we got the water, and we got the land. God is wanting this person to be more grounded. Release, like someone's holding on to something because they think they're not gonna get anything. Like the more you hold on to stuff, is the longer your healing journey going to take. Like God is wanting you to end that cycle of fear. Like also this is a like fear escapism. So you're trying to escape your reality, and God is like, you need to let go. God is saying let go of what you feel you can't control. Like God is the only one in control. So with the Moon card here, the Moon card is pretty much saying that there are some false illusions that you may have been holding on to, fear, doubt, that you don't know. Like you feel like, what it seems to me is like you may feel like maybe you feel like if you take your mask off, or if you take your mask off, you might be found out or something. Honestly, no one cares. No one really cares. They just be nosy. But no one cares at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, that's your life. So with the judgment card, this is God saying that's, this is what you need to heal. Like, God is judging you to become better. Like, God is wanting you to become better. So with the judgment card, there's like God like wanting to evolve your sense of thinking. Like, how you may feel about yourself is not how you are perceived by the Most High, because the Most High will not tell you that you are incapable or you are unworthy. The God, Most High God, wants to speak life into you. And so what you feel like is like you got to hold on to something or some illusion, where God is like, let go. Let go, because you're too tense. Like, there's a very intense energy. And I'm also getting to hear, like, you making yourself sick. So you may have been wondering, like, maybe you got headaches, or like pinching in your fingers, or numbness in your toes, or whatever you may have. Those pains that you have is not because of something internally. It is more so spiritual. You fighting a spiritual warfare within yourself, possibly. Definitely seeing you having pain in your fingers or in your like feet or something like that, or your knees maybe, or ankles, or your neck. I just heard neck. Whatever pain you got, it's not because you're sick, it's because you've not healed something. So anyway, let's get some more messages. So ancestors, tell me about the men that were either in the bathroom. I don't know where we were singing. These men, tell me about these men that were singing. Well, why did I get that in a dream? Why did I get that in a dream? The men in the singing. So we got the 5 of Cups. Why did we get the men in the dream singing? It was reminded me of the Temptations, like back in the day, how the men used to sing. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles energy here, with the 3 of Swords, okay? So someone is currently feeling really, really hurt. They feeling like left out, or feeling scorned or hurt. Regretful. This is a person who feels as if they're lacking some things, but they're not. Okay, so we got the Death card. So this is a person who could possibly be feeling bad about a connection she's ended with this fire sign man. This person jumped in blindly, even though they looked at everything before they did it. They still was just like, they closed themselves off. They closed themselves off to the opportunity at one point. Or no, they act like they didn't care at one point. This is a person who like jumped into something. They knew what they were doing though. With the King of Wands here, Death card, there's an ending with the with this fire sign. So what I'm seeing here is like with the 9 of Pentacles and a Justice card, their justice is working on themselves. This is what God is saying, like, I want you to work on yourself. This is clarity here. Like, do you, okay? So we got the Empress and the 3 of Cups. So this is you like evolving to your higher self. You becoming your higher self. This is you definitely going on a path, okay? And you have it's just now you're having to elevate, like you're elevating, and other people could be feeling some sort of, they're feeling left out in the cold and boggled down by their own demons. This is a person who has to control their demons. With the Knight of Wands, someone who like is, it's okay to be confident, but it's with ego that this person has. And even though they may have ego, they're still not feeling at their best. They feeling very low vibrational, and it's sickening to me. Like my stomach, the way it feel right now, like it's no words. You know what I'm saying? Because I could feel the energy. Like as soon as I pulled on that energy, it just made my whole stomach like feel away. But anyway, with the Five of Cups, like this is a person needing to heal. Like God is like, you need to heal, baby. Like go heal. Because what you're doing is you're having some sort of illusion on how you want things to be. You could want some control, but the thing is, you cannot. You're hurting yourself in the process of being determined to force something that is obviously not here for you to force anymore. Spirit is saying walk away. Okay? So you have to rise into your divinity. But this doesn't tell me about the men singing. So ancestors, please tell me, why is these men singing in a dream? Queen of Swords. Why were they singing in the dream? I wish I could remember the song. Excuse me. So I don't know. Let me see. Oh, thank God for Chat GPT. So it's saying your dream, men singing joyful energy, you smiling, is spiritually, meaning it's not just a random dream. It's a message about emotional release, closure, and stepping into peace and power. When we layer in these cards, it says this dream is a sign of shift happening in your emotional and mental state. The men singing, especially looking joyful, symbolizes a release of heaviness, a rising vibration, possibly ancestral or spiritual guide celebrating something on your behalf. Your smiling means you're energetically aligning with joy, lightness, and freedom, even if you've been carrying a lot lately. And we were just talking about this. So someone's holding on to something. This is what God is saying, like free yourself. Because definitely some energy where somebody's uncomfortable in their own skin. And, not too serious. Look at this. Queen of Swords energy. She's very serious. Queen of Wands energy is very confident. But when it's met with the King of Swords, that is a person who is very assertive, but like you gotta dig deeper. Like, come on now, like you gotta free yourself. Like with the Fool card, this is representing someone who is spiritually free. Like you gotta embody that feeling of I don't care. This is freeing yourself. Okay, this is letting go. This is even what I'm seeing here with the Fool card is representing someone who it's like boho. Like, hold on. Okay, so like the Fool card represents a hippie to me. See how they're dressed, they're free, the colors they have on. It's like a new vibe where someone's just like, shit, like, I'ma just do me, And so with this feeling here, like, you gotta release this tension because there's tension, and I'm not telling you, this is just a suggestion, okay? So with the Eight of Swords, it's just like someone's very uptight, And God is wanting you to close out this cycle because what I'm seeing here, like with the Four of Cups, is someone feeling like nothing never satisfies them. They're too intense, and it's always a problem. It's like no matter what someone says, it's never good enough. And so with the flower here, the flower that the Queen of Wands is holding represents some sort of happiness to me. I love sunflowers. They're so beautiful to me, and they're yellow. They represent brightness. They represent you know, it's just so pretty. I love that. That's my favorite flower, sunflowers. But anyway, with that said, you know, 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands. This is someone who's caught in a lot of negativity. So 5 of Wands energy with 9. Someone's satisfied with toxicity. Someone's satisfied in drama. Someone's satisfied in always trying to, like, I don't know, like, it's just negative. Very, very negative. And, you know, everyone has their own time in their life. Maybe you do play the one who conspires against people or something like that. But what God is saying is, like, there needs to be an energy, like, an energy shift. You know, something, like, someone's holding on to something. Someone's gone through a lot of trauma in their life as a child. Someone has gotten used to a lot of, like, low vibration. Like, it's just like, if it's not an argument, someone feels weird. If it ain't nothing negative going on, then that's weird. Like, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Someone needs to get out of that energy. And so with the Tower card here, this is God also. It's just toxic. And look at the man here. He involved in all these women. You see that man? Look, it's a fire sign man with all these women gossiping. Look at that. You see that? Negative. God is, like, in that shit. Okay? So with the 6 of Cups, this is like God, like, making a tower moment. Yeah. And it's causing, like, the things that this person has said or done, it's caused women to, like, lose their crown. And look, you see how this person just walked away? You see the crown falling off the tower? Like, that to me is a big deal, because it's like, that's the crown chakra. So the chakra, the crown chakra represents the spiritual connection to the divine. It links you to your higher self, your consciousness, the divine energy that you have with the Most High. It also is the source, okay, to the Most High. It also represents oneness, unity. This is not unity when you're vibing on gossip, when you're vibing on negativity. Like, it's toxic. And someone's fully aware of this environment. So it's saying the crown chakra is about transcending the ego and realizing that all life is interconnected. So it supports compassion, peace, unconditional love on a universal level. So these are people who are intense. They're always negative. They're always trying to find something on someone. They're always, just always some drama, and it's just like God is wanting this person to free themselves from this energy. So it also represents higher awareness, connected to insight, truth, and clarity. Like, you can't have clarity in the energy of negativity. Okay? So this is why the people were singing. So with that said, it says as well, these cards clarify that this is happening after a period of emotional disconnection or disappointment. And the Queen of Swords, King of Swords shows you've recently had to set serious mental or emotional boundaries, protecting your peace even from people you cared about. You've leveled up in wisdom and discernment. So yeah, that could be true too. But more so what I'm getting here from my spiritual download is that there's a lot of people who are intense, and it could be because of that. So there are people who need to see clear through the BS, through the veil, because people bringing something, and you got to be careful what they're bringing. You got to think on it, So with the Four of Swords is energy of someone in regret, but you know, also needing to pay more attention to their thought patterns, because there are some things that this person is lacking. They're not seeing everything because they're not opening their heart. Someone needs to open their heart, and they also need to learn how to smile. So with the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands energies, very serious person. This is a person who is always defensive, always on the defensive side. Okay, there needs to be balance in that. Definitely balance. God is wanting this person to heal some sort of wound that they have in their heart. This is a person who's possibly been scorned by people. So this is a person who's always like prepared for someone to do them dirty. She's always prepared, like always ready. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you got to free yourself from that. There needs balance in that, because yeah, we all been hurt, but with the Eight of Swords, it's like Spirit is saying, like, you too tense. Like, you need to free yourself. There's some like energetic hold that you got a spirit of you got a spirit around you that is causing you to feel uncomfortable in your own skin. It's causing you to be too defensive when it comes to life itself. Like, you're not comfortable in your own body. And this is where the work comes in. You have to be more comfortable in your own body. So yeah, God is like, you know, there is this energy where God wants you to pour more love into yourself. The High Priestess is you feeling fully aware of what you need to do. And even with the Nine of Cups, I'm not even liking how she's sitting, because it's just like, I mean, well, in a way, it's good energy because of the cards that it's aligned with. But more so, I would like, you know, the way she's sitting, like, you got to open yourself up. Like, this is me. You know what I'm saying? Like, get into it. Get into the feeling of your body. You got to be more loyal to yourself. Protect your energy with the people around you. You got to know, like, to let go of people. Like, if they're not treating you right and you're always on defense and these people have hurt you over and over again, you really have already had your clarity. That's your justice. But you feel like you need people. So with the Five of Pentacles here, this is you feeling left out in the cold with people, and it causes a defensiveness. But then again, it's like you're walking in the cold with people who've hurt you. Like, why would you walk in the cold with people who hurt you when people have hurt you? Like, it's just like, this is clarity that there needs to be some intense, you know, you need to get down to the nitty gritty. You got to get down to the nitty gritty of your pain. You got to find out where this pain is coming from. Where have you hid your pain? Because also I'm looking in the pockets. The pockets, to me, they're recognized as your secrets that of pain that people have done to you. Maybe you write down or remember. You're always remembering what someone's done. And it's just like, where I'm at in my life is, I'm going to tell you how I feel. And I don't have to lie about nothing. I be trying to like keep it as real as possible, because people play in your face every day. And if they could get away with it, they will. They will get away with it. And then that pain that you have will be boggled up in your chest, and you'll be walking around here feeling uncomfortable. You'll walk around here feeling like you're unable to like really feel life because of the pain that people have caused you. You should not be a prisoner in your life or your body. You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells or on a damn thin thread when it comes to people and how they've been treating you. God wants you to like free yourself, you know. So with the Lovers card here, this is you gaining unity with yourself. It ain't about people. Like, you know, people cool and all, but if you ain't got unity with yourself, if you ain't got that true divine connection within, how can you have a true relationship with other people? If you don't like the body that you're in, if you don't like the energy that you're in. And even for instance, people who are doing spell work on other people to switch lives or whatever they're doing, like, that is wrong, because you're lacking. You're losing yourself as you're doing that, because again, like, you have to do the work. So with the Justice card, that's your justice. So anyway, it says your dream is telling you come further than you realize. You're protected, celebrated, and being energetically lifted into a new chapter. Let go of the past, wait, smile more, dance with it. The joy is yours now. And even your spirit team is singing about it. So this is God wanting you to be in this place where you're able to be truly fulfilled within. Okay, happiness comes from within. It doesn't come from others. We always looking for someone else to make us happy, but God is saying that you are your own happiness. You are your own healing. So any pain that you may be having in your body, whatever you're experiencing at this time, it's not because you sick. It's because you have not done any healing. You boggled up so much pain inside. You know, Queen of Swords energy is cool at times, but when you're always in that Queen of Swords energy, it gives you no life. Like, it's just always serious. And it's tied up with the Eight of Swords. You know, I'm getting the energy of someone someone always being aggressive because they don't know like how to embody the energy of calmness. Like, this is a person who's very defensive of everything. Everything you say is a problem. Everything you do is a problem. It causes drama too, because then you go back to others and you say, oh, this happened and this happened, and then everyone is just always in that negative energy. It's never happy. It's never, you know, I used to be friends with people like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like I'll be, you know, we'll have a good day, and then someone call me, oh, why did you do this? And you're like, dang, like, I thought we had a good day today. Like, why are we talking about this? Like, this don't make sense to me, you know? And so it's always someone speculating, always someone over examining something when really it's not even that big of a deal. It's just like, watch your friendship circles. The people that you have around you could be causing you pain energetically. You don't know why you have certain pains. It's because people have inserted information into your system that has registered that you don't even know. People have spoken things in your life, spoken things in your body that you are not aware of. This is why it's very important to stop focusing on people and start healing yourself, because you are behind. Because the reason why you're so behind is because you're focused on other people and not even looked at your situation or what these people do. Because again, as we watch others are also watching us. So don't think that anyone is exempt from being watched. You know, everyone's being watched. Everyone's being watched. And so, yeah, with that said, like, an opportunity here, new beginning for you to allow your grass to grow on your side. But with the Four of Cups, you may not want this opportunity. Let's see. Yeah, you're not going to open yourself over with it. You know, with the Moon card here, it's like it's some sort of what is this? Why is this here? Okay. Yeah, you just moved. You're not. It ain't for everybody. But what I will say is, with the Judgment card and the Five of Wands, like the ruckus and the drama that you are continuing to go on with is going to cause you to be under judgment. Okay, it's going to cause a lot of difficulty in your life. And God is going way back to your past. Because God, what it's saying is like, you about to have someone who's like very negative, you're going to have huge tower moments in your life. And this is not going to be good, okay? And it's all because you don't know how to let go of control. Like, you have control issues possibly. And it's causing you to feel stuck and betrayed in the end. Yeah, so definitely seeing that for you. Yeah, it's just people feeling real stuck right now. but you know, there are people who are actually elevating because they want better in their life. And so the message ain't gonna be for everybody. So then we got this song. And no, I want to talk about me singing on the stage and not knowing all the words. Ancestors, tell me why I was singing on the stage and not knowing all the words with that guy. So we got the four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. Why was I singing on the stage with the guy and didn't know all the words? Page of Swords, Moon card. Clarify this, ancestors, with the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, King of Wands, Emperor. Okay, let's get some clarity. This is a person who's constantly listening to you too. They're nosy, they're in your business, they are low vibrational. Well, I'm getting that too. Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands. So this is the reason. So it says, you singing on stage with this guy but not knowing the words represents feelings represents feeling put in a position where you're expected to show up confidently, maybe even perform emotionally, but not having the clarity or support needed. You need it. The stage symbolizes exposure, like you're on display or expected to play a role, and the fact that you didn't know the words shows a disconnect. It also shows that your spirit is being asked to participate in something that, confirmation, that doesn't fully align with your truth or timing yet. So it says, it also says that energy shows uncertainty, watching, learning, maybe even trying to read someone else's intentions or decode the environment. It tells that there's been inner conflict, pressure, and anxiety around being heard, understood, or performing correctly in front of someone with strong energy. This guy could represent someone from your walking life who has a lot of presence or control, but leaves you unsure of your own voice in the connection. So it suggests you've been holding back emotionally, protecting your heart and waiting for something to grow or become clear. But the dream reveals part of you feels rushed or unprepared to fully show up in a situation. It shows that your higher self is seeking truth, fairness, and clarity, especially relationships or dynamics where you felt pressured to be something for someone else. It also says that shows healing in emotions. The dream is letting you know that you're moving toward your voice, and the next time you're on the stage, you'll know exactly what to say or sing, because it'll be your song, not someone else's. Ashe. So this dream was your spirit saying, I'm finding my voice. I won't shrink to fit someone else's spotlight, and next time I'll be center stage in my own truth. And that's true. Like, this is what we're talking about, releasing the energy of feeling so boggled up, feeling so uncomfortable in our own skin, that we're allowing other people to control us and not controlling ourselves. Confirmation. It's time for us to walk in our truth. And so with the song Ain't No Mountain High, I want to get some clarity on that. Ancestors, why did we get the song Ain't No Mountain High Enough? So we got Everything Is Fine. Why did we get the song Ain't No Mountain High Enough? We got the Three of Wands. Let me find it. Three of Wands here. What else? For Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Why did we get that? How does that resonate? All right, so there are the reason why we got this song is because God is telling you that you have inner strength and influence in your life when it comes to you and who you are, and you're going to have to find that, because at this time, what I'm seeing here with the Five of Pentacles, you are not really stepping into your truth right now. You feel as if you are behind. You feel as if you're left behind, but God is saying that, you know, there is volume that is picking up for you to ensure that you won't be left behind. God is saying that it ain't too late for you. So with the strength card, you got the strength to carry on. Two of Swords. Clarify Two of Swords. Two of Swords is, you know, even though you may not know exactly how to go about it, or you may like, there is something that you are not recognizing. It's because you're refusing to see some things. You know, the Two of Swords shows up here twice. So it's just like giving double information that you are refusing to see what capability, what you're capable of. You have the strength to possess your own independence when it comes to you and being sufficient in your life, okay? And this is like the Most High saying, like, I want you to complete this cycle successfully. So with the Lover's card, the Knight of Cups, this is an energetic energy where you are being more compassionate and loving to yourself, giving to yourself. Not being afraid to take off the mask. Also, clarify this energy here. I'm also seeing here that the Most High is calling you an Empress. Like you embody the energy of the Empress, and because you are a free soul, you're gonna have to be careful about the people that you are intimate with, okay? And I'm speaking to the one who is feeling uncomfortable in your body. Like you are an Empress. You are that. You exude the power of someone of freedom, of someone who embodies love, peace, creativity. You have all of this energy in you that you've not tapped into. And what God is saying is like, you cannot be giving your goods to just anybody. Because I'm seeing here like maybe someone's been intimate with this fire sign man. You've been giving it up to this person. And this person knows what you embody. Okay? They're looking at you. They're looking at what they can get from you. They're looking at they also looked at what they could get out of you, and they close out a cycle within you where you felt like you may have not felt that good at one point, but I'm seeing here that you're gaining clarity. Okay, you're about to step into your true power, even though it's like difficult. I'm seeing here like with the Hierophant here, there are some things that you are learning. You know that you've been hurt. You're recognizing that pain, and even though it is causing you to feel low, it's like you're aware. Okay, and so there's the emotion here. Transformation happening for you with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups energy is childlike energy, but it's some sort of emotion. And when you think of children, you think of how they are so loving. You think of how they're so kind. You know what I'm saying? And so this is you like gaining emotion again for yourself, okay? And with the Six of Wands, you stepping into your life, but you know, you doing it, you got pain. So this is maybe a few women that have gone through a lot with men, okay? You dealt with men, but these men you dealt with, they took advantage of you, is what I'm seeing here, okay? And so you need to learn that but my suggestion is cutting each and every one of these men off completely. This will make you real happy. This is the truth, okay? So with the Justice card, do not give God is like, think about it, pray on it, but maybe this relationship with these men and these people that you may have around, they're all under judgment, okay? God is asking that you find your family within yourself, okay? So judgment is here. Judgment day is here. definitely here. You closing this cycle out. Look, it's toxic. These men are toxic. They're toxic and they're full of drama. They don't have no freaking value. No morals. God is saying in that shit, okay? Protect your energy because these men are holding you back. They're not good. You know what I'm saying? Like the men me pulling on that energy, especially that emperor, that really, oh my stomach, my whole stomach just felt like I needed to like go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that energy. But anyway, with that said, God is reminding you of who you are. You are an empress. You are a person that embodies the Most High God or whatever religion that you practice. God is like, get naked with yourself. All right, so we're gonna dun, dun, dun. So it says, listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far, don't worry, baby. Just call my name. Okay, so this is the part I really want to sing. Remember the day I set you free. I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, I made a vow. I'll be there when you want me, some way, somehow. All right, so clarify that part, ancestors. Knight of Wands energy. Clarified by the Death card. Spirit's like in that, okay? So there is somebody like more, I'm getting more sexual energy here with a man who's saying like, you know, I'll get to you, you know, whenever you want to, you know, you want me, I'll have you, you know, I want to be intimate with you is what I'm getting. But God is like, no, because it's making you die. Like this energy, the spirit of you being intimate with a soulless being. In fact, like God is like, no, you know, because this person is controlling you and taking you where you need to go. This is a soulless being. Look at the Grand Reaper here. So literally your soul done fell out and now you're being guided. The horse is not even alive. The horse is a ghost. So the horse is this soulless being is leading you. So two dead people don't belong together. This is why it's important to be by yourself. And look at this damn fly. This is not the same fly. This is another fly. But anyway, yeah. You don't need that energy because look at this. They're sneaky. They're conniving. And they don't want you to be free. Okay? God is like, it's time to set your soul free. Yeah. And this is a woman who's needing to do that. So a bunch of women actually definitely needing healing. But, you know, look at this. This is a man. These two men here, they're trifling. Look at this. They don't want you to heal. These men, you fulfill these men in every way, ladies. It's to the point where they lean on you for your validation. And if you're not giving them validation, they get in this win at all costs type of energy where they want to break you because you done gained love for yourself. Like any woman that gains love for themselves, they want to go after. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them healing, instead of them, they're gonna get karma. Because I'm tired of these men. Anyway, with the Justice card here, and this is true. This is truth. These men have set women back. And they made women feel very uncomfortable. So they even making other men feel uncomfortable. These men are about to experience tower moments in their life for bullying women secretly. Like these are coward men. Men who bully women into submission. And then, you know, they try to act like, try to act nice and then pull away. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to seduce with your kindness, but really you are mean. You are hateful. You are controlling. You are negative. You know, you're effed up, dude. Go somewhere. Go in the freaking closet and sit in the corner. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to deal with that shit. Then they have the audacity to be trying to manipulate children. So this is a child who's stressing over you because they done lied on your character, your reputation. You know, any man that does something like that to try to ruin someone's reputation, that you a freaking coward. You just, you want control that bad that you're willing to go at it you're willing to ruin someone's life in order to gain some sort of control. That shows how petty, insecure you are. You're not in control. Like, I would never respect you until you heal. And it's gonna take years, baby. Look at this. Lover's card with the 7 of Swords. You gonna lie about your emotions, sneaking and lying about your emotions, acting as if you're healed. Baby, you not healed. People see right through you. You know what I'm saying? Secretly, you got issues, baby. Go to a counselor. Go heal. No way you're going to be in no divine feminine's life. And the thing is, this person don't care about what you say in that shit. Because honestly, these men, they don't care about you. They just want to control you because you validate them in some way that makes them feel as if they're empowered. But honestly, they're not empowered. They're weak. They're weak-minded, and they don't have their own control over their lives, okay? They don't control nothing but other people. You know what I'm saying? This is toxic. So with the Moon card, the 5 of Wands, this is a person wanting to force their way on you. Wanting to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who do you think you are? And then they got women under their spell. They're lacking. They're lacking. These women are lacking because of these men. These men have set these women back so far. So what it's saying is, the woman you mentioned, those who feel trapped in their pain, disconnected from their bodies, or emotionally frozen, are symbolic of parts of the collective feminine that have been silenced, repressed, and forced into survival mode. This is what the song is saying. So it's saying your dream is showing you your own role as a mirror voice, or even a healer among them. Okay. So anyway, what it says is, so you might be someone who feels the weight of other people's trauma. Well, we're not talking about me specifically, but we're just saying that the song is an empowerment to women, that it's a divine reminder that no emotional distance, pain, or internal blockage is too great to be healed, bridged, or overcome. Okay, so this song is about represents being unshakable, love, perseverance, and soul connection, having a soul connection with yourself. But not just in the romantic sense. This is about the healing power of love and truth, reaching even the most guarded wounds. The wounds that we hide. We're talking about the pockets that you're hiding, possibly even wounds that you've written down or remembered, or are holding on to that pain. What are you doing with that pain? That pain is becoming becoming pain in your body, where your feet and your hands, or you may have heart pains or something. Whatever it is, like, Spirit is like, that's not your pain, that's not your trauma. We got Death card. So it's saying, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. You got to learn how to release, ladies. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Especially people that don't serve you. Because people can hold you back from your growth. So give me some last messages. So we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Guys, listen. I went to I know someone knows this because they were following me, and I'm sick of this person. But anyway, I went to the casino yesterday not for the first time. I've been there before, but I don't gamble like that. But yesterday I played and I lost some money or whatever. But it was fun going out. You know what I'm saying? Talking to people, laughing, playing. And then I went to the laundry room and I washed clothes and stuff. Then I went home and I felt so much at peace, And it's okay to be alone, because the thing is, you gotta wait till God sends you the right people. You got to wait till God sends you the right people around you, because that's your abundance. Your success is in being alone, because this is where your healing comes from. So it says, I am a timeless being and I can manifest whatever I deserve in this physical reality. So success, I know that there is no greater goal than love. Ashe. Get out of worry. It says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So how I do worry now, like, at least this is what I'm training myself to do, is saying whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to allow the Most High to move in the direction in my life however God is supposed to move. Other than that, it's about surrendering, okay? Surrender. Stop trying to hold on to things. God will never be able to bless you if you're holding on to stuff. So it says, I can release my need to control. So yeah, there are some things that you may need to release. And then we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Ashe. So let's get some last messages from the goddesses, and then we're going to get a message from the divine and wrap it up. Most High God. Okay, so to my Orisha ancestors, to the goddesses, give me a message from for this reading. What do the women need to know? What do us as women need to know? What's very important at this time when it comes to this reading that I just did? Ashe. So we got a few cards. Okay, so we got radical rebirth, we got surrender, we got storms, we got mask, and I'm not gonna read that one. I'm gonna read betrayal that's on the back. Okay, so let's read surrender. That's number 44. And surrender is for your own good, for your own protection. Okay, so surrender. Let it go. Say aloud, now I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. Release control. Stop binding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. God has your back. Have faith in where you are at this moment. Okay, so it says Goddess declaration, everything I need to know finds me at this perfect time. At the perfect time. And that's exactly how I feel. It's just like I cannot control the things or what people say, what people do. I can't control people. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here trying to go after that anymore or defend myself. I don't know what people have done or said behind my back, and you don't either. But at this point, it's beyond us. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. You know what I'm saying? I can't control how my children perceive me because there is someone who's painting false perceptions of their own mother, their own child's mother. I cannot do anything about that. I have to allow the Most High to step in. So with that said, we're going to read, it's storm. So it says, the wind of change are in motion. Into every life, a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly. At other times, change is swift. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people and life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayals, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings. Honor your journey. Tell yourself the truth and practice self-compassion. Goddess declaration. I make shift happen. I make shit happen. Ashe. So we got mask, and that's number 18. So, let's see. It says, where is the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. Now, are you confused or are you afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of you, if of your inner world. Show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and blessings. If you are wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to others and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting. Be you. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a projection of your own. Goddess declaration: I am willing to remove the mask. And that is very important in order for you to heal, because if you've not done any healing work, you're not going to if you're not taking your mask off and held yourself accountable, it's going to be difficult for any type of healing to happen. So then we have number 20, and that is betrayal. And it says, who really betrayed you? Betrayals from others mirrors you betraying yourself. Betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayals make it difficult to trust, but without trust, your relationships are a lie. Trust that no matter what happens and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive. The real question is, how have you betrayed or abandoned yourself? Goddess declaration: I am willing to know the truth. All right. And last message from the goddesses is radical rebirth. It's time to start accepting, taking accountability. So we have, yes, you can stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up. If things aren't perfect, stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Goddess declaration: still I rise. All right. Last message from the divine, from the Most High God. God, please give me a message for the women. What do the women need to know? Or just people in general. I really want to gear it towards the women though. So we got Judge. Oh wait, this is in the air, but oh well. I'm gonna do Judges. So Judges 9:14. So it says, then said all the trees unto the bramble, come thou and reign over us. And Amalek came unto the tower and fought against it, and went hard unto the door of the tower to burn it with fire. These verses come from a powerful allegory and story about leadership, deception, power, and judgment. So it says the trees represent people searching for a ruler. And after asking noble trees like olive, fig, and vine, who all refused, they finally turned to the bramble, a thorn bush, low, dangerous, and unfit to rule. This bramble agrees, but offers only shade and threat. It represents toxic leadership, chosen not for value, but out of desperation or confusion. It's saying that Amalek, a corrupt, violent leader who gained power through murder, attacks a tower where people have taken refuge. This image is one of destruction's ego and judgment. But the story ends with his downfall when a woman drops a milestone on his head. How this connects to your dream is women wounded by trauma embodied in toxicity, like the people who accepted the bramble out of fear of confusion. These women may have accepted harmful beliefs, roles, or emotional numbness because they were never shown true healing leadership or love. So So it's saying, the song represents a divine force that always reaches truth and safety. And no matter the past pain or judgment, it's a spiritual message. Even those hiding in trauma, the tower will be reached when the time is right. So it says this mirrors what's happening spiritually now. Toxic systems or inner patterns are being challenged or destroyed. But the divine femme, even as one woman in the story, plays a key role in ending the reign of pain and abuse. All right. So yeah, that's all we're gonna say. All right, so that is it. We gotta do better. Last message, ancestors. Give me some last messages. What else, ancestors? Oh, this is not a card. What else, ancestors? This isn't a card. It's just, this is instructions. So we have a new beginning. This card is putting you on a notice that a change is at hand. It may feel like things are falling apart, but that's only to make room for the new. Be open to synchronicities and be willing to take risks at this time. Yeah, it's time to take risks. It's time to have a new beginning with your life. Ending cycles that no longer serve you, that you are fully aware of. It says walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. All right, guys. So that's the message. I hope this has helped you. See through it. You don't always finish what you start, and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end, and then be proud of what you have accomplished. Okay. Always try to be more what is it, give yourself credit, because I feel like there are some people who not giving themselves credit. I'm getting someone who's very spiritual, very very enlightened. You are a very powerful being, but there are it's tension that you may have that you've not addressed, that you've held on for so long to. And God is asking that you speak to those inner parts of you that are lacking love, that you need to speak to, that you need to heal. Whatever pain people have caused you, let that pain go. Speak over it and tell yourself that you are healed, and you don't hold on to grief of what others have done. You gotta really, really face every piece of you that is bothering you. Anything that has hurt you, you have to speak over. You have to heal. You have to touch those inner wounds. You have to love on your inner child and give your inner child attention. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I can't believe it's only 20 minutes, I think. But have a good day, and thank you. Peace and love.